Oh, yes. A surprise Wednesday stream. A surprise to be sure. But a welcome one. And I welcome you on into Nerdventures Tower, the KENOBI trailer. It was the talk of the town. It was all the rage. It was all the hype. We thought, hey, it's going to happen. Then we flipped on the old Disney investor call meeting, and they're voting on proposals for like a long time before anything interesting happened on the stream. And then it happened, and we were like, oh, I don't know if it's going to happen. You know, Bob Chapek's out there. He's talking about all these different things, but is he going to show any trailers? Is he going to show us anything dope? And they did it. They pulled the trigger on the trailer. If you haven't seen, I did do a reaction video first. I was kind of waiting. I'm super glad, by the way, that I did not decide to stream for the whole investor call thing, because wow, was that something. But I did do a reaction video, and there was actually this really funny thing that happened in the reaction video, so I recommend you check the video out to have a good laugh. But also, man, I had one of these moments, man. Maybe this is why. Maybe I shouldn't do reactions as much or whatever, but I'm watching the trailer, and there's a moment that I was digging it. I was loving it. I was super hyped up on the trailer. I was into it. I was feeling it. I was like, yo, let's go. And then I saw the Grand Inquisitor. And I couldn't help it, dude. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I don't like it. Okay? And it kind of took me out of it a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. And I wish I would have done better. For you guys, I wish my reaction was a little bit better, because at the end of the day, when I saw that, I was a little bit deflated. And so the end of the reaction video is me going, No, I'm not gonna lie. If it was that, it probably would have been more entertaining, actually. I was like trying to make up how I felt about it in the moment. Regardless, shut your mouths. We're gonna watch the trailer together. We're gonna talk about it. That's what this stream is about. We're gonna get into it because, look, is it the end of the world that I wasn't immediately blown away by the Inquisitor? Yes, it is. It's the end of the world. What am I gonna do? No, it's not. It's not the end of the world. Okay, but maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe I will feel better about it. Maybe you guys can convince me that it's okay. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna kind of get into. We're gonna talk about all of that and more. Also, I should say, spoilers for the show, because yeah, the leaks were right. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, the leaks were super right. In fact, I can pinpoint where some of the dialogue even comes from the trailer, according to the leaks that we had. And so I just want to say that, because maybe up until this point there was some questions about whether or not some of the stuff would be real. And so maybe you were like, oh, okay, cool. And you were sort of just like paying attention a little bit. We're going to get into now, like, really nitty gritty stuff. And so if you don't want anything spoiled for you for the show, other than what's in the trailer and some stuff that you've heard, you might not want to watch the stream. I only say that because some people, you know, they love spoilers right up until a point, man. They love leaks right up until they're like, oh shit, this shit's real. Why'd you tell it to me? Get out of here, you butthole. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into it. We will break it all down. So let me see if I can get this pulled on up. You know what I think I should do too? I need to know, man. I need to know what you guys think of, I need to know what you guys think of the Grand Inquisitor. Am I crazy? Let's just kind of start there. Am I crazy? Like, do y'all love the Inquisitor look? If you love the Inquisitor look, just put into the chat, I love it, or love it, or you're crazy, or something like that. You know what I mean? Let me know. How do I Hang on now. Hang on now. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, I don't even have it pulled up. What? How dare I? Also, too, it's been a really interesting day. I'm sure you guys all that have been watching and waiting out for the trailer, you all feel pretty similar. But it's been a pretty interesting day, right? Like, watching the account go live, it to say hello there, the different images from the magazine, the spread, the look of all that. Not crazy. Not crazy. Not crazy. Okay. All right. Cool. I think we're good there. Boom. Let's go in here. Let's shut that shit down. Let's turn this up. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it, and I'm gonna kind of just pause periodically as we're looking at cool stuff in here. I love the way that the trailer opens. It's very atmospheric. I've said this a lot, but this is kind of one of the things that I want from the show. And that, by the way, that little chime, man, that little chime and intro there. I mean, it's a little thing, but I think the sound design for this trailer is damn near flawless, and it definitely like gets me super hyped up. But I love it. You know, drifting the focus from the rocks into the desert where Kenobi is, brilliant. And I love this kind of cinematic sensibility that Deborah Chow will probably bring to the entirety of the show. All of these shots look great too. And when I say like atmospheric, right? Like, what am I talking about? Yeah, I'm digging deep into the film school kind of shit, because you've got some like lens flare coming in up here. This also seems like it's shot at what a lot of photographers call magic hour, which is at dusk. And right before dusk, there's this weird glow in the air that cameras can pick up all kinds of cool ambient light and almost like a shine in the lens. And so, like, these are just little shots here. Like, there's no reason she has to go this hard just in these little shots, but that's what you're getting. I mean, this is atmospheric as fuck, dude. Like, it's beautiful.
We lost.
Yeah, okay, so the fight is done. We lost. Let's just stop there, because that is allegedly a piece of dialogue that Kenobi will say to the Jedi that finds him on Tatooine, Nari. Nari is going to be tracking Kenobi down, and he's going to want to get Kenobi to rejoin the fight, to rekindle the Jedi, to start the order over, right? Kenobi's probably going to be like, the fight is over. We lost. You know what I mean? So that's probably where they're pulling that line from, but just so fucking cool with the music swelling like that. Kind of pulling in here with him outside of the hut, watching over Luke Skywalker. You know what I mean? So cool, man. Obviously, we love these kind of old, goggle type shots with a little bit of, like, you see how it, like, puts the little glitches, like, into it? I've always loved this about Star Wars. Like that. Like, it's almost like a tracking in a VHR tape. You know what I mean? The little glitches and stuff. And there he is, man. He's, my man is just, like, I really like opening on a shot like that with Luke, because, like, it gets a little scary, like them touching big characters like that, like touching Luke Skywalker, touching Leia, touching all these characters. It gets a little scary. But to have the first shot of a young Luke Skywalker, him pretending to be in a starfighter, just like his imagination abound, like him just wanting to be the hero or whatever, I think that's pretty on point. That feels right for Luke, and it's just a great writing choice.
Stay hidden.
Stay hidden. Probably also something that he says to Nari. And then this right here, man, like this theme, Duel in the Fates, coming in like this. Woo! When it hits your lips, it feels so good. And then I mean, this is fucking awesome, man. You've got like an Inquisitor Imperial kind of starfighter here going to the Inquisitori. You know what I mean? You've seen this in comics. You might have seen this a little bit in Fallen Order. I don't 100% remember, but this is, of course, where it's all going down. And you get the line from the Grand Inquisitor. You get the line, and this dialogue is magic, dude. Like, I've kind of been saying this, but to have the Inquisitors hunting Jedi as a subplot in this show is so on point. It feels so good, because we're going to be able to explore all these different elements about it. Order 66 and Vader hunting down Jedi and destroying them. Vader, one Jedi, turned on the Jedi Order and betrayed them. You know, ever since the old school movies, like it's been this thing that lives mostly in our imagination. Now, it's been filled in at the beginning, and there's been other, versions of it, of course, but that 10-year in period, there are still Jedi out there. The Inquisitors are still hunting them down. And that hunt is so interesting. The lines that he's delivering about the Jedi. The key to hunting Jedi.
Is patience.
Is patience. I will say the lines he delivers, chilling. Like really, really chilling, spooky stuff. I like it a lot. You know what I mean? I actually even thought for a second, this is how like fanboyish I get on this shit. I thought it was Jason Isaacs for sure. I was like, yo, this has got to be Jason Isaacs. And it wasn't, but it's still incredible. It's delivered very much akin to the cadence and the vibe that we get from, the Grand Inquisitor from Rebels, etc., etc. The look, though. Like, here's the thing. It didn't actually bother me as much the first time through. But man, there's all sorts of stuff that I don't like about this look. Should I stop and just go over it all? Should I get like the fucking whiteboard out and should we zoom in? Should we start taking measurements and going crazy, or should we just kind of move on? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let's go to Poll Town. I gotta know what the fuck. I gotta get a visual representation of how y'all feel about this. That's what I need. I need a visual representation of how you feel. So let's go to Poll Town. Let's go to Poll Town, and I want to see what you guys think. Is the Grand Inquisitor... Wait, what? Look bad. Is it bad? Yes or no? I think that's the way I want to ask it. Is the Grand Inquisitor look bad? Let's see what you guys think. So here's the deal. We'll come back to the look, and I'll fucking roast his ass like Tony Hinchcliffe, but let's just keep going for now.
Jedi cannot help what they are.
Again, awesome lines. Okay, so let's stop here. This looks awesome. Like, I like the scene and the sort of atmosphere of the actual Inquisitory and, like, where they're... Like, maybe this is ISB headquarters or it's specifically the actual Inquisitor's headquarters. Like, either way, awesome. Love the vibe. Very cool. And I think dialogue with them about Jedi is really, really interesting. You know, there's something else that's going on with this that I find really fascinating, is that the Grand Inquisitor is saying that Jedi cannot help what they are. We know, of course, that he was a Jedi at one time. I don't know if there'll be, like, a glimpse or, like, a little bit of him actually being good or not being as rotten to the core as maybe this lady right here. I don't know. It's really, really cool. And I think any type of scenes we get recurring at this location that has to do with, like, you know, sort of like info drops or like talking about what it's been like hunting Jedi and stuff like that. It's like lore type stuff that we will just sink our teeth into. So this is really cool and pretty interesting is, so again, like I want to say, like, sort of spoiler warning for everybody here. This is the Inquisitors, I believe, after they have taken out Nari, and I believe that the person that is hanging is Nari. And the whole idea here is they are absolutely trying to get the other Jedi on Tatooine to reveal themselves. So this chick, according to the leaks, again, we don't know 100% if this is true, but according to the leaks, she can sense other Force users, and she has a very innate ability to sort of do that. When they track Nari down to Tatooine, she will sense him, but she will also sense Kenobi. She knows that there's another powerful Jedi there. So they do capture Nari, and they kill him, and they sort of hang him up to try to incite the other Jedi to coming out. It's kind of like what she said, like they can't, or he said, they can't help what they are, right? And so I think at this point, like, what's going to create a lot of tension in the scene that we're watching right here is Uncle Owen is going to know that Kenobi's there. He's going to know that Kenobi wants to interfere. He's going to totally, as a character, be so against the Jedi, so against Kenobi, so against all of that influence on Luke. He sees Kenobi even being there now as a threat to Luke, and after he witnesses this barbarism, he's going to be like, yo, is Kenobi about to fuck this up even more and like jump out here and get everybody killed? You know what I mean? So I really like it, man. Like, I like a lot of the character stuff that's going to build in tension for those scenes. Now, this world that she's going to be on here, this is going to end up being, again, according to the leaks, and we have no reason not to believe them, guys. Everything that was in the leaks is in the trailer, right? So this planet is that space Reno planet. There's some stuff that just came out of the Entertainment Weekly today about it. It says that it has like, I don't know, like Asian kind of stuff going on in it, almost like a Neo-Tokyo kind of a planet. This will be where they have Princess Leia held. This will also be where Kumail Nanjiani's character is at, and where Kenobi will ultimately rescue Leia and face down with some of the Inquisitors. The design looks dope, man. Cyberpunk-ish for sure. By the way, I said this earlier about the images, but I haven't actually commented on it in the trailer. I think she looks good, but I have a similar problem with her look just at face than I do with the Grand Inquisitor. To me, it's not as inherently sinister. Like, it looks a little too like kind of like almost a different kind of sci-fi. Like the Inquisitors, and we could go look at images of them, and I know it's not a one-to-one when you do animation and then you put it into live action, but the Inquisitors have a face value sinister nature. Like, you can see how sinister and how dark they are immediately. And it's not just in their outfits, it's in the coloring of their eyes, you know, in the lines that are on their skin, and all sorts of different things that are literal design choices to make them look sinister. She's just a chick in the armor. Like, for real, for real. So, like, I don't understand why they don't have something on her eyes, something to make her look a little bit more sinister. Why isn't there dark side corruption? Like, it feels a little too clean to me. So, like, honestly, guys, I went into this thing thinking that the Inquisitors were going to blow me away visually, and I was going to be like, yo, this is something, like, I'm going to want, like, the toys, too. I'm going to want posters on the wall, and just being 100% real, this ain't it. This ain't it. It's not what I thought it was going to be. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I won't enjoy the show. It doesn't mean that I'm not even going to enjoy these characters. Like, but it's just not, it's not blowing my hair back, man.
The Jedi code
This is them landing on Tatooine.
is like an itch.
It's like an itch, man.
You cannot help
This is him on the Reno planet.
it.
What the hell's up with this droid? What is that? I'll tell you what, that's something I really don't know much about. I don't know much about this droid. Is this like a new, very important droid character? It's got a blaster? Like, what?
Where is he?
Again, I don't love it, man. Like, I don't love it. It feels a little bit too... like, it's almost like an other sci-fi movie version of what you would think the Inquisitors are. Like, it reminds me a little bit of, like, Chronicles of Riddick. Maybe a little Star Trek, you know, like Nemesis kind of stuff from back in the day. It doesn't ring of Star Wars to me. Like, yeah. So again, like at this point, when I watched the trailer, when I was live reacting to it, this was the part where I knew immediately. I was like, this is not going to be a good reaction video, but fuck it, let's keep going. And I will say too, towards the end here, when he's just spinning it, like, he does look much better. We'll pull up shots of that later. Fifth Brother looks dope, though. Fifth Brother looks cool. This is the one dude from Fast and the Furious, too. Han, the guy that plays Han. That is Fifth Brother. Looking good. I wish he was a little bulkier, but, you know, looks, to me, best looking one for sure. Now, her movement and shit looks dope, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't deny that. Like, this looks really cool. Like, that's a very well-directed scene. I know it's like a little thing, but I think it's like really some of the touches that Deborah puts into this, man. You know? Because it looks great. Okay, so let's talk about this for a hot second. Let's talk about this for a hot second. Are you guys ready to talk about this for a hot second? I don't think this is in the leaks, but this may well be in something that I think is going to be in this show. And I think this is Actually, wait, this might be in the leaks, actually, now that I think about it. But this is something of the symbols of the new Jedi Order, this new order that Nari wants, okay? And so I think this is the Inquisitors, like, reading these symbols and trying to figure this out. But my hope here, and this honestly might be something that's just not going to be in the show, and it'll be another one of those things that I get super hyped up for, super excited for, and it doesn't actually play out. But look, Nari and his, like, what is described so far with that character seems dope. I'm into it. But I would love even more is if there is an actual new Jedi Order. If there's a group of Jedi, even like 5 or 6 that like are actually together formulating some kind of an order, a plan, a strategy, etc. And the Inquisitors, maybe Vader, finds them, okay? So I did kind of hear a while back, and I don't know if it was something that ever ended up coming into the show, but I heard there were plans to have different Jedi, much more than just Nari, like a whole gang of Jedi, essentially, which ultimately will probably get wiped out by Vader anyways, but pretty cool nonetheless, huh? Because that's like a Jedi symbol for sure. And yeah, who is holding it? It's not quite a DL-44. I know some people were saying it's a DL-44. Who dat? Who do you guys think this is? Who do you think this is? So, Kenobi, probably, right? But he's disguising himself. He's not going to be a Jedi. He's just going to use his blaster here. And, dude, like, wow, like, just look at this scene, bro. Like a rooftop kind of John Wick. Like, okay, so you got a rooftop John Wick looking scene here. He's blasting out against multiple folks. And the camera, like, look at the way this scene is set up with that camera shift over there. Bro, this scene's going to be fucking awesome. I also think, yeah, so I see Big Stevie just said Andor. I actually do think Andor could be in the show. That's not something that's in any of the leaks. But if we think about it and we think about what we just talked about yesterday, which is the possibility that Andor and Ahsoka will be in Andor. Yeah, Andor might be in the Andor show. Kenobi and Ahsoka might be in the Andor show. If that ends up happening, you could trace some connective tissue back to Andor being in this show as well. A little bit of that Marvel connective tissue, you know what I mean? And then you got him in here pensively. Yeah. Vader. So, yeah, did you hear Vader's breath in the end here? Those birds are Moari? No way. What if Ahsoka and Andor are in this scene? Are those birds? Nah. But yeah, so look, let me just say again, like, overall, incredible trailer. I think there's so much you can pick apart in it. A lot of care. We get some of the, like, Deborah Chow greatness. You know, you can see some of just why this is going to be special, at least from the what it looks like from the camera angle. We get the setup for, you know, the Inquisitors, that story, them hunting the Jedi. Yeah, man, like this sets us on a roll here. Now, they don't show Vader at all. You have Vader in the end, like the breath, but we already know Vader's going to be in it. That was on the fucking press release and shit, right? So you don't really need to put Vader into this trailer, but Inquisitors all the way. And it's crazy because, man, I'm so excited. Like, I'm so hyped up. I'm very, very excited for the show. And I got to be honest with you guys. I'm actually feeling a little bit better after we did that breakdown together because there's some stuff in there that, like, bro, like, just that one shot of, like, him with the blaster on the roof, like, I was like, yo, this is about to be really, really lit. So, in totality, when we see it, likely to blow our socks off. However, man, like, I just can't help it. Like, this just doesn't feel right to me. And there's, like, a number of different reasons why. So, obviously, like, I feel like he's a little bit too bulky. He could be skinnier and have, like, a taller face, okay? Now, this is crazy because, like, you could say, well, it can't be a one-to-one of what was in animation, and I agree with you, but decisions are made in animation, especially from a production, like, perspective, to evoke feelings. Okay, and certain types of feelings, and people that have very angular faces, that have very skinny faces, and that have very long faces, and that you look for a lot of shapes of like triangles. Like I remember in one of my animation classes, they would talk about how, and this is really, really obvious in like old Disney stuff. Like the best example is Jafar versus the genie. Jafar has a bunch of triangles, a very hard edge, a very like pointy nose, a very long face. Those angles are meant to evoke like a sinister kind of a thing, you know? The genie's very round. Even when he's like being serious, he's a very like round, fluffy character. And those circular shapes and that kind of a thing, it's supposed to evoke a lot more feelings of trust and things of that nature. So this just doesn't feel right to me. And they could have used prosthetics to extend either his jaw or his face. So I just, it really doesn't fit much, and a little bit more extra care to accentuate his face would have gone a long way. I also feel like the armor is too bulky. Again, like if you think about this, even with the face that we're looking at right now, if the armor was sort of scrunched in a little bit, I still think you're looking at a better design, because it just would evoke more of those kind of feelings. To me, this feels almost like a bad cosplay of that dude from those old horror movies. What were they? Hellraiser. He looks like a bad Hellraiser cosplay dude. You know what I mean?
Jedi.
I love so much what we're looking at here, you know? But I can't help it. I don't feel good about this.
Is he?
And again, even in here, it's not like it just doesn't feel like the same character to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like they could have even maybe done some more stuff in like makeup to give him that sort of a feel. Now, towards the end here, like right here from this angle and this shot, it actually looks pretty good. And perhaps it could be just the angles, but still, like, why do that? Why show it in the trailer? Wow. Yeah. I feel really, really good about the trailer, but a little bit concerned of the look. You know what I mean? I don't think it's game over. But yeah, that's probably my only complaint. Now, I know some people had similar feelings about Cad Bane in Book of Boba Fett. I didn't share those feelings. I thought Cad Bane felt good. So I don't know. Like, maybe it'll just grow on me. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll just grow on me. So where we're at right now, it is pretty close, guys. So the poll question right now is the Grand Inquisitor look bad? 53% of you say yes. So it's pretty down the middle. And I think that's kind of like, that's kind of a really good representation of like how people feel. I mean, it's like almost 1,000 votes, but it's basically the question itself is specific enough that like if you don't think it looks bad, like even if you think it looks okay, you're probably going to say no. So, man, that's pretty split. It's not Sonic bad. You know what I mean? It's not Sonic bad. I guess I just wanted every aspect of the show to be absolutely perfect. And so I'm doing that Star Wars fan thing for sure, where I'm kind of like picking apart aspects of it. But yeah. So, is there anything else we missed, guys? Is there anything else that's in here? I'll go over super chats in just a little bit, and we'll see what you guys have to say. I don't know if there's anything else really in here to go over. I mean, I'm a big fan. I think that Kenobi looks fantastic. I mean, he looks awesome, dude. You know what I mean? And maybe if I see more of this, dude, I'll appreciate it a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I just feel like it's so weird that they can make a dead actor later. Well, he's dead actor. Shit, I shouldn't have said that. And but they can make Luke Skywalker basically look as good as he looks. But they can't make the Grand Inquisitor look like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. But all right, let's shift into the Q&A. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be all Gucci Mane. Let me get this pulled up for you. Man. Do you think they would change it? How do we peacefully ask Lucasfilm to change their multi-million-dollar show just a little bit to appease my sensibilities about it? How do we... What's the best way we can do that? Yeah. Man. It's not about you, dude. No, I know. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. Come on now. All right, let's get into these Qs and these As, man. Bunch of super chats, bunch of member chats. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And we will start to get into all of this. Wait, where's my thingamabob here? Let me get to this setting here. Boom. Boom. Okay, guys, so we'll get into super chats here. We'll go over all these different things. I'll hang out in chat a little bit, and then I'm going to get on out of here. But plenty of stuff to talk about in the next coming days and the next coming weeks about Kenobi. Yes, Timmy, says Alex. Thank you for that. Member for 15 months. Appreciate you. Last Cobra on the left. Hang on, this music's a little bit too loud. Chat, pull it back just a little bit. Thank you. Last Cobra on the left says 15-month gang. We here. Thanks, man. Appreciate all that support. Emispiro Jr. with a membership chat for 6 months says, do you think that the water planet in the trailer was the same one from Fallen Order? What water planet? What water planet are you talking about, bro? What's the timestamp for the water planet? Oh, you mean the one with the Inquisitors? The Inquisitori? Is that part in the Fallen Order games? I'm not 100% on that. Joey Ebb says that Cody at 108. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Wait, where do I? 108. Ooh.
Help it.
So you think that droid is actually Cody?
He cannot help it.
Huh. That would be pretty wild. Could be, Joey. Could be. Is that what the internet is saying? Bruh, says MK Matt with a $2 holla. Hashtag enough said. Indeed. Glorious day to be a Star Wars nerd. A nerd and a Star Wars fan, says RF Gaming Channel. Absolutely agree, man. Big Stevie W says, I'm just here to talk about Star Trek Strange New Worlds trailer, baby. Wait, what? Is that a real trailer? Who cares? Jack Donovan says with the $10 holla, Kenobi! The Inquisitors look kind of whack, but it's still hype for the show. It's a good day to be a nerd venture. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me and take my money. Hey, thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. Yeah. Look, I feel good about it. Man, like, I don't know, bro. Look. Look. How do I say this nicely? There are some content creators out there that are going to just watch this trailer, lose their mind at every single turn, be super excited and super hyped up about it, and that will not cause any conflict with people that also really, really like it. Sometimes I wish I could be that kind of content creator, you know? Sometimes I wish I could ignore it. But no. When I see some shit like that, kind of stops me dead ass in my tracks, and I'm like, whoa. So, I don't know, man. Like, I want to be super, super excited. I am super, super excited for the show, but I am just a tad concerned about those motherfucking Inquisitors. MTS 1993 with a $5 house says de-aging for Mark Hamill looks great. I know. Can you believe they de-aged him all the way into a child like that? It's pretty incredible. Big Stevie W, the $5 holla says, you sound like all those dorks complaining about Cad Bane not looking Clone Wars accurate with your Inquisitor complaints. LOL, they look just fine. Yeah, but you liked the Batman, Stevie, so I mean, we can't really trust your opinion. Graham says, that music about made me bust. I know. The music in that trailer is absolutely fucking phenomenal, dude. And it's all just old Star Wars music, but it's used in such a good way. That aspect of it is absolutely incredible. Never Lose Your Nerd with a $2 holla says, liked, didn't love. G Inquisitor doesn't look great. I know, bro. I know. But don't tell that to Stevie, man. He'll just call you a hater or some shit. JJ Lemon, member for 16 months, says, I don't hate the Grand Inquisitor. It's not my expectation, but it's not a killer at all for me. The shit looks dope. Totally fair take, man. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. You know what I mean? I think it'll be okay. I'm going to watch the trailer probably a million more times tonight, and then I'll really, really decide. You know what I mean? James says with a $7 holla, in animated series, they had their faces longer than in live action. LOL, look at damn Dooku. LOL, you in theory are my favorites. Yeah. Thanks, man. No, so James, are you saying that you did like the Inquisitor look? Is that what you're saying? You love it? You love the Inquisitor look? No, man, look, I trust me, I totally understand that it's a subjective thing that I don't like it. But I think that if you just look out, I mean, we have a poll right now that's like 1,200 votes. It's pretty split. A lot of people on social media talking about it. A lot of people sending super chats to say they agree. It seems like the fandom's split, James. It seems like the fandom's split. The Wild Kratos says, with a member for 2 months, was watching this live at work when it dropped, was almost in tears seeing this masterpiece of a trailer. The Wild Kratos. Wow. Pretty nice message. Darren Ferguson says, with a $9 holla, 10 out of 10. This is epic. I like the Inquisitor look. I mean, Rebels, they are heavily animated. This is live action. They weren't going to be exactly as they are in Rebels. Look at Vader's look in Rebels. Yeah, that's fair. Vader in Rebels is kind of weird. But that's a fair point. Big Stevie W. I'm sick of your stupid super chat, Stevie. Don't send any more. I don't want to read any more of your shit. But here's what you said. You said, if Vader's first appearance was in Rebels, people would be complaining about his helmet. It isn't the point in live action. He sucks. Yeah. Demetrius says, with a $10 holla, I dig the Inquisitors, but I've been wondering for a while now where they go when the original trilogy starts. Also, I'm super hoping for young Leia and Bail Organa cameo. Demetrius, I totally appreciate that opinion. I think it makes total sense. Most of the Inquisitors get killed by the OT. So Rebels cleans out a few of them. Fallen Order cleans out a few of them. And I think that, yeah, more or less, they're all going to either be diminished or totally destroyed by the time that the OT rolls around. Son Goku says, this is the true sequel to Revenge of the Sith. Josh, the fact that they had all of the music, especially Anakin's dark deeds whilst Vader breathing, chills. I agree. Music, super on point for the show. And for this trailer, I'm pretty hyped up just on that alone. Joey Ebb says, no one complained about the way Dooku looked in Clone Wars. It's because he looked awesome in Clone Wars. Like, I don't understand. You're starting to piss me off, chat. Alexander Sinclair says, is that Inquisitors circa from Fallen Order? Oh, are you the center? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Jordan Baldridge says, best birthday present, 33 on 3-9. Let's go. Take my money, Nerd Vengeance for life. Amen. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the support. Schultz says, the $10 holla. Don't you think expecting live action characters look exactly? I'm done. I'm shutting the stream off. I'm done. I'm shutting the stream off. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm taking the rest of the week off until Monday. I'm fucking done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. Schultz, you did this. It's like, it doesn't. Did I say it had to look exactly like the counterpoint? I actually gave a thorough, thoughtful explanation as to why I don't like it. And y'all just boiled that down to he wants it to look like the animated versions of the characters? Come on, Schultze. You're better than that. I'm ignoring the second half of your chat. Lars says with a $5 holla, they can use everyone's feedback from this trailer to change some of the things about the Inquisitors, maybe. Yeah, I hope so. That would be cool. Josh, Theory is live right now. Join up and talk together. I don't know. I could try to hit him up and see. I think he's rocking with like some massive numbers right now. Usually when he's got that big of an audience, it's like tricky to take his attention away from it. And honestly, I don't blame him. That's a lot of eyeballs. Fifi with a $10 holla says, me, I want live action Inquisitors. Post trailer, just kidding? Yeah, Fifi, you're a hater. Those Inquisitors looked absolutely fine. Matthew Walter, member for 5 months. Hang on a second here. Says, do you think they can go back and alter the Inquisitors' looks? Hopefully Lucasfilm listens to the fan reaction. They still have over 2 months. I would absolutely love it if they did. What are the odds of them doing it? I don't know. I mean, it seems kind of split, right? It seems like 50% of people have a problem with it. 50% of people don't. So I don't even know if there's like as much of a fan outcry. It's not like a ubiquitous thing that they could say like, man, look at all these people freaking out about it. So I don't even know if that's going to be a thing. I don't know. Impromptu nerd theory is imperative, says Connor J with a $20 holla. Well, regardless, Theory and I will be talking about this on Monday at great length. I think from what I've seen, some people came in and said he feels very similar about the Grand Inquisitor. So maybe he and I are just both haters. Fifi says, that's the Grand Inquisitor? I thought that was Dr. Evil with a lightsaber. Why catch Jedi when you can catch Jed? Hi. Good one. Tariq says, could we finally see more dark side planets like Korriban or Malachor 5 in live action? It's possible. I'm pretty interested in this Reno planet, whatever this Reno planet is. It's probably going to be pretty freaking cool, so I'm excited. Big Bad is not the Grand Inquisitor. It's Vader, and Rupert Fiend is an incredible actor who can bring the menace. Fair, Stevie, fair. Maria, member for 8 months, says, don't you think that maybe the Inquisitor is just older at this time? We know he was... Look, I don't understand what's going on here. Like, are you guys trying to, like, convince me into liking something that just at face value I visually don't like? Like, how does that make sense? Come on, man. Bobby Herrera says, I'm late to the party. Just watched the Kenobi trailer. It was all right. Upset there was no Vader, and the Grand Inquisitor looks kind of whack. Bobby, you're a hater. The Inquisitor looks fine. Brock with a $5 holla says, so the G Inquisitor is supposed to be Utapoian? Yes. In Revenge of the Sith, the Utapoians have tall heads. We're missing some continuity here. Yes, so there is a character that you see in Revenge of the Sith that actually does look more like that alien race. 100%. Trav B, member for 2 months, says the music and planets in the trailer already look way cooler than Book of Boba Fett. I agree with that. Inquisitors could be better, but overall super hype. Can't wait for the watch parties. My man! I can't wait either. It's going to be super fun. Utapoans looked great in Revenge of the Sith. What happened? I don't know, bro. I really don't. Brock says with a $5 holla, making changes from animation to live action is one thing, but this is inconsistent with Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, that's fair too. That's not even honestly my problem with it though. I just don't think it looks good. You know what I mean? Like, I think there are different ways to do in live action things that would evoke, similar design elements. To me, there's just a lot of stuff that's kind of missing there. Masma says, not judging the Inquisitor until I get dialogue. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Brent Stewart says with a $5 holla, I'd chalk it up to the transition from animation to live action, but Poins already have an established live action look from Revenge of the Sith. Yes, they do. I think that is a fair point to make. Normie Steners with a $10 holla said, I love the trailer for real, but seems like they are scared to go there with CGI on the villains. The Grand Inquisitor could have used a little Ebony Maw Corvus Clave effects. Yes. I agree. I think that Ebony Maw is a great example, actually, because he looks not exactly one-to-one like the comics, but like, damn, pretty close, and those prosthetics are on point. And also, I think Jason Isaac's face maybe would have been a little bit better, you know? Jason, I don't know. Reaching Nerdvana says, Cad Bane look annoyed me more than Grand Inquisitor. Interesting take. That's Elisa, by the way. Interesting take there, babe. Almighty Saiyan 82, member for 13 months, says, pretty sure the "we lost" line is the message Kenobi leaves for the surviving Jedi at the temple. Can't wait for this show. That's actually fair. That could be from that. Maybe as well, or maybe just that. Charles Hornflake with a very generous, way too generous, holy mother loving love of mothers $50 super chat says, I'm super hyped for the show. I think the Grand Inquisitor does look like a cosplay gone wrong, but in the end, it's all about that Kenobi and Vader fight. Fair point. Absolutely a fair point. I think as somebody who's such a Rebels fan and who really, really loves that character, I'm a little disappointed. I guess there's a possibility that despite me not liking his look, I could still really like what the character does. I mean, the dialogue is pretty badass from the trailer. So there's a way that I could come to the show and basically be like, yeah, it's pretty dope, dude. Pretty cool. And maybe I'll come around on it. You know what I mean? If you guys just keep sending me all these fucking super chats about it, maybe you'll beat it out of me. Maybe you'll beat me into submission. Is that what you want? Mickey says, with a $5 holla, haha, the Grand Inquisitor looks good to me, but his head should be just a tiny bit longer and thinner. His species have long heads, as shown in episode 3. Haha. Thank you, Mickey. James says, with a $7 holla, says, I don't like it, but I wish they put more effort to at least try to make him look like the one from Rebel, but that's my least concern. Totally fair, man. T-Love, oh shit, I lost it. T-Love, a.k.a. the Sofa Lucka, says with a $5 holla, says, I get what y'all are saying, but Christopher Lee carries a powerful presence in the movies. He doesn't look like a Ken doll knockoff of GQ. Yeah, but honestly, I'll say it again. It is not taking a character from animation and doing a one-to-one replica of it. That is absurd. Even Ahsoka, her Lekus are shorter than what they were at that time in the cartoon. Some of that's done for a visual effect. Some of it's done to be able to actually do a better fighting. So it is not that it would be a one-to-one. What I'm saying is I don't get any of the same instant visual representations of evil that I get when I look at the Grand Inquisitor in animation as that I do in live action. There's not enough harsh angles. There's just not a lot of sinister features accentuated. They absolutely could have done that with prosthetics or something to make it look a little bit more like that. And so that's what I'm upset about. Mr. Boner says with a 16-month member chat, like Cad Bane in Book of Boba Fett, the character just has to be true to how we know them from the animation show they were established. I can get past looks. I agree with that. With Cad Bane, I didn't have those problems. I was like, so maybe, yeah, he's a little bit lighter than he was, but that's Cad Bane, dude. He cuts the same silhouette, the hat, the jacket, the length, the long fingers, the big eyes, all of it to me felt quintessential Cad Bane. I didn't have any of those same problems with Cad Bane. I just happened to have them with the Grand Inquisitor. Big Stevie W says, Penguin show ordered by HBO Max. Let's go Reevesverse. Oh, that is pretty interesting. So is that different than the Gotham show then? Interesting. For Cuscala Lopez with a 19 month says, I really think I'm going to be getting up in the middle of the night for these. Hyped AF. My man. Yeah, it should be a good show. It should be really, really fun watch parties. Grand Inquisitor looks kind of weird. Dude, you're a hater. But I don't care. Doesn't change my hype. Loving these streams. They're getting me through some tough times. So thanks for the support, Josh. Nerd Vengers for life. Nivon, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. But you're also a big hater. I mean, dude, they can't just make them look like you wanted to from the fucking show. Jesus. Noah says with a $5 holla, just left theories and donated. Got to share the love. Just check the IMDb cast list for the show. Hayden is credited in all 6 episodes. Thoughts? I don't think he's in all 6. I think he's in 3, 4, 5, and 6. But I'm not gonna fucking complain if he's in all of them. You know what I mean? By the way, Grand Inquisitor is now officially GIQ. Okay, you know what? That's kind of cool. T-Love, I disagree with you, but yeah. Francisco Lopez says, dude, come on. There's no Vespas in this trailer. I'm having a party over here. I know. Look, I like it. You guys, can I live? Like, can I be me? Like, geez. You know, I like it. I just also absolutely hate it because it's not exactly what I want. Mr. Boner says with a $5 holla, imagine if they dropped Cad Bane in a trailer. May have had similar opinions. Reaction as Grand Inquisitor. Maybe? I guess. Brandon Voss says, call Theory, bro. I will give him a call. I don't know if he'll pick up, though. MCU Drew says with a $5 holla, if you ever low of funds or need anything new for the Bay, just say anything slightly negative about Star Wars and watch the bank account fill up. I know, right? Like, in some ways, that's true, just because y'all are like, oh, I'm going to let this motherfucker know. I'm going to force this motherfucker to read out loud exactly how I feel about his take. What? He likes everything in the trailer except the Grand Inquisitor look. Yo, we got $5 in the PayPal. Let's go. We got $5 in the account. Let's go. That's what it is. Sheesh. No, I do like the trailer. I do like the trailer. One shot of Grand Inquisitor was from a low angle. People always look fat from that angle. That's fair. That's fair. That's the. Did Stevie just say camera adds 15 pounds? He kind of did, yeah. Black Adam delayed till late October and flat. What? No way. The Flash got delayed? Zach Elliott says, bring back Movie Bros with Theory. Oh, yeah, dude. We've been trying to get that going on for a long time. In fact, if he sees the Batman this week, maybe we can do one. Bro, is that true about the Flash? Man. Shazam 2 gets moved up? Oh, great. At least we get Shazam 2, huh? Wow, man. Dang. What a bummer. That was legit. Like, I was legit starting to get a little excited for that. Stream's glitching, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. It looks good on my end. Maybe try a refresh. Maybe try putting it in a different setting. I'm not sure. Blake Preston says, I know I'm late, but the only thing I didn't like was the appearance of the Grand Inquisitor. Other than that, super hype. Duel of the Fates made me tear up. Blake, why you got to come in here and bring that up again? Everybody's going to freak out. X-Wing says hype is legit on level 1,000,000% right now. Fuck. Oh, that's sick, dude. That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, I'm hyped up about it, for sure. I'm hyped up on it. Makes sense to have Black Adam followed by Shazam, kind of, doesn't it? Yes. Fair point, Mike. Because I was late, Josh? All right, fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I think, look, at the end of the day, I really, really like the trailer. I mean, the show looks phenomenal. There's so much in there that just from a, like, filming perspective, it looks like Deborah is absolutely nailing. So I'm super pumped, man. I'm super pumped about the show. Of course, I wish that the Inquisitors looked better. But look, at the end of the day, this is likely the Inquisitors that we're getting, right? So, it'll be good. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, so I am doing a Nerdventure stream. I'm actually going to get out of here in a little bit here, guys. And I'm going to do a Nerdventure stream at 7 tonight. And let me think about this. So 4, 3, 2. I think, actually, we should be able to still do the X-Men watch party for sure. Love the trailer. But he honestly did look like Hellraiser. I know. Pedro, don't say it, though. Don't say it. You're going to make everybody upset. What are we watching? I think we're going to watch the first X-Men movie, dude. I think we're going to watch the first X-Men movie, which I haven't seen in a long, long time. In a long, long time. I think that's like a perfect trailer, though. I mean, it really, it seems like it's dominating. I think that I mean, frankly, the strategy that they used. Wow. I can't believe they're like delaying shit like that. The Flash and Aquaman. Why? Why are they delaying all that stuff? I guess is what I'm curious about. Shazam 2 is opening against Avatar 2. Are they fucking high, dude? Like, are they high? Okay. Okay. Interesting choice. Looked dope. Think we see Yoda in Obi or Andor? I actually don't, man. I don't. Flash moved to 2023. All the DCs moved before it. They may be rebooting all of the DCEU in full now. Could also be to add scenes with Discovery taking over. Yeah, and Cavill. Yeah. If Cavill's in it, I think he's already in it, though. Look, maybe that's okay, but I can't help but be fucking disappointed, dude. Like, I wanted the Flash this year. I suppose it does give them time to add stuff and to fix it up. Have they said why at all? I see the Hollywood Reporter article, but I don't know if I see any reason why. I mean, look, they could make me real happy and just say we're restoring the Snyderverse. That's all I got to say. They say it's all Rona related. That's what, I mean, okay. Haha, I know my name is Mickey, but actually read my message with a regular voice. Oh, sorry. We're talking about Star Wars right now, but did you hear about Daredevil revival that could start shooting in 2023? Yeah, so I actually have a script written that talks about that and talks about the Moon Knight update, so I will probably record that today and get that to you guys tomorrow. They've had 5 years to add and figure it out. Oh, yeah, the Flash, they've had a little time, yes. They have had a little bit of time, have they not? All right, guys, look, much love to you all. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the support. Thanks for fucking yelling at me about my Inquisitor take all gosh dang stream. Much love to all you buttholes. Much love. Much love. I'll see you guys soon, man. We'll probably talk about this tomorrow as well. In fact, you know what? Tomorrow's stream, in the morning, I'm going to have Hellraiser on one side of the thumbnail, the Grand Inquisitor on the other side. You guys did this. You did this. You made this a thing. So we're going to have fucking the Grand Inquisitor on one side of the thumbnail. We're going to have Hellraiser on the other side of the thumbnail. And then me in the middle of the thumbnail vomiting. Like just like a bunch of vomit coming out. So there you go. All right, everybody. Much love. Nerd Vengers, I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. We're going to watch X-Men together tonight, okay? Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow, 10:30 in the a.m. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video. everybody gone? Did everybody leave? You know, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it, and I think just a couple more people telling me that it can't look like the animated shows. Just a couple of more comments like that, and I'll probably love the look. I swear to God! I thought Elden Ring made me rage. God damn. Anyway, love you. Bye.